Juraj Slafkovsky 1 point away from becoming the highest scoring Montreal Canadian before his 22nd birthday. He has 6 points in his last 3 games. Starting lineups brought to you by Molson.
Before the puck dropped. I mean, getting back into the National Hockey League, first time in a couple of years. What a great moment.
And a chance there as he fired it from a sharp angle off the side of the net, and out comes Kirby Dach. Here's Dach through center, wheeling into the Leaf zone with Jake Evans back. Kicked away, loose in front, and Bolduc knocked it wide.
Montreal off of the rush. Good transition game, good speed through the middle. Dach gives it to the outside. He goes by on a flyby there.
Change as well. Up ahead it goes to Philip Deneau, and here comes Lane Hudson in. A centering pass knocked out in front, and Woll found it.
Jump up ice and make plays. He does another good job there.
He's got another chance here. Goalie right on. That knocks the mask off Woll, and play is stopped on a hot shot bump in an 11-game drought as Slafkovsky goes to work, trying to split the defense, and Dobes comes back, unable to clear that. Caulfield to Suzuki, back to Caulfield from a sharp angle off Woll. Watched there by Ekman-Larsson. Kapanen, Demidov takes a bump from Ekman-Larsson, but works it loose. Newhook in front, scores! Pretty goal, Oliver Kapanen.
The stick of Demidov. Talk about hard work and persistence. Gets knocked down, keeps control of the puck, fights off 2 men, 2 passes later, it's in the back of the net. Just a great outlet there by Newhook, but how about this for effort? Just staying with it, absorbing a little bit of the punishment, drops it to where his support man is, and tough play in there for Woll. You can see
his 32nd birthday yesterday. Riley checked behind the net. There's Deneau trying to work his way in front. And that pops into the glove. Isn't totally happy with the way they're playing. In fact, he's not sure the style of play has been sustainable, but big stop there off Caulfield. They look sharp here early tonight.
That are creating the chances.
Riley sends it ahead. Dakota Joshua sending it away. Quillen. Here's Quillen on his back. And rebound. Oh, what a stop. Crashing into the goal was Joshua. How did that not go in?
And then how did this not go in? Rebound there. Right pad save by Dobes.
Flipping that through. Along the boards, checked by Anderson, and he'll send it back out to center. Best Leaf chance so far. Here's Arber Xhekaj moving in. Xhekaj in behind the net, bumped by Carlo. Up with it, Newhook. Demidov to Xhekaj, right on. A rebound for Kapanen. It's knocked back to Xhekaj. Blocked by Lorentz. Kapanen's got another chance, and that's off the shoulder of Woll. 20 for Oliver Kapanen.
No wonder he was pretty happy about that.
That's a good night.
That is a good night. Pay for some tickets.
There's a Woll stop on a chance from in tight. It comes back to Matheson. Looks for Caulfield. Slafkovsky right on again. Back-to-back chances for Juraj Slafkovsky.
You've seen the chances early on. Just really good puck movement. A little slap of the puck. Wanted it first. Now watch. Get in a position to get any kind of tip. And then just that little movement of 3 or 4 feet.
The pass almost picked up, and Nylander's away. Here comes 88 with the shot. Steered off the blocker of Dobes. Carlo bounced that one in. Under 5.5 to go here in the opening period. Oliver Kapanen, the goal scorer. 1-0 Montreal. Cooley, funny bounce in front, scores! Philip Deneau!
For the Montreal Canadiens, and sometimes you just need a little break. This one looks like it's getting wrapped around. See, Woll didn't even come out of his net because it was up in the glass. You get some funny bounces. That one, though, actually looked like it hit the boards. And Morgan Rielly, just for a split second, tries to lift the stick, can't. How about those hands in? Snapping the puck around very quickly, too. You got to find a way to try to turn that around.
Fox got some room in the Leaf zone with a spin right to the net. And it got caught at the side of the net. Ekman-Larsson tried to play it. Matheson once again. On the move is Caulfield. Back to Matheson. Able to juggle that at the line, keep it alive. And Kapanen right on. That not sure Woll saw that, but it hit him.
For just a split second, he makes the move. Now, Chris, this has happened far too often here in that first.
Easton Cowan trying to shake the checking of Deneau. He is stripped with a puck by Anderson. Cowan knocked down by Gallagher. Robertson after him.
McCabe going after him.
McCabe will drop the gloves with Gallagher. First one to it was Robertson, but McCabe stepped in and
here's the hard play, just jumping in. Yeah, the puck was long gone there. I didn't see an arm go up for interference call, but the reaction, puck going back the other way. Gallagher doesn't get to the head, but definitely late, but no arm up. And there is the quick reaction. McCabe, he barely saw it out of the corner of his eye, but he went right out to the front. Started with a couple of cross checks, then finally dropped the gloves and went after him.
5 minutes for fighting. Toronto, 2 minutes
so they
for
did
roughing.
call an interference call. They didn't put their arm up
No.
the first time, did they? I think they had a good... But quite frankly, there was nothing.
Never
like,
anything
no,
like that.
nothing like playing in the Montreal Forum.
Michelli goes after it against Hudson. Sidesteps Michelli and works it ahead. And here is Demidov with speed on that left flank. Demidov cutting inside and the backhand. Kapanen tied up in front. Up with it again, Cowan. Quickly for Michelli. On the move is Robertson. Here is Matthias Michelli. In, fires, and a glove save. As Dobes had to reach back to get that one.
The line. Once you get the line, this is where you can be dangerous. Cutting to the inside. Now you're backed off and held it a second, knowing that he's got Kapanen in a forward.
Well, he's been busier in this second period. You always listen to your parents, didn't you, Sean? Here's Nylander in front, back, Nylander scores! And the Leafs do break through. And it's a 2-1 Montreal lead.
A turnover. Looked like Montreal was maybe going to be able to clear up the wall. Great job of stepping in by Nylander. And then Cowan just waits a split second. I think the one thing Dobes does is he goes to slide across thinking that it's going to be a one-timer. He's off balance, and Cowan able to distribute it back. A little give and a go, and just a great play by the youngster.
Slafkovsky's on it. Now the Canadiens push back. Hudson into the corner. Suzuki fired that. Rebound and Wall. Huge stop there off Hudson. Very important third period of play for Marty St. Louis' crew.
It really does. You know, a game that for the most part they've had pretty good control of, all of a sudden gets down to one little break or mistake.
That pass, Domi tried to knock it down at the line. Bolduc after it. And Bolduc hit by Benoit. Split in front! And Wall with a cool glove shot.
Quickly that the goaltender's not going to be set. Look at the head of Waldo. He took a quick peek before, and he just comes and gets flat. He takes away any 5 holes, so nothing's getting through you, and then just settles himself down. Look at Evans' reaction. Man, does the crowd sound different? Hey, they're alive and well back in Buffalo right now.
Here's Drew on a move in, and Dobes with the stop.
Hasn't had the puck a whole lot in this game. Takes the hit, gets to an area. Watch this little patience. Pulls it to the outside, gets it in, and Dobes able to just follow him across. Dobson gets beat to that inside Rude in a pretty effective.
Can he bump the slump and get the game tied? Tavares! That shot blocked in front by Matheson. And Spaulding, Matheson to get it out. Evans after it. Cowan back. Jake Evans scores!
Back to the side, a race for the puck, dives for it, chips it to an area, and Evans is the one who puts it in. But Chris, it's Matheson that got a high five from all 4 of the other guys on the ice. Just knowing the little details and the strength of your defense.
As the Canadiens will bank an important 2 points here with their 35th win of the year as they win the season series against the Maple Leafs.